Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So we just had that little run of Avalon, and yeah, hopefully you all have one as well. So we'll have a look at the character and then take her to a mission. So yeah, this is Avalon, and unlike the impossible monsters, she is an ascension. So she takes materials, 3 of Izanami and 3 of Ashida, to make this version. And yeah, she has the double bump combo. But first, let's look at her stats. Her HP is pretty low. It's just over 20,000. And then attack is a little bit on the low side, also just over 20,000. But she does have a gauge shot to get a little more power there. But her speed, she is a speed type, is over 500, which is a first in a Monster Strike. And yeah, she has the highest speed currently. And so, yeah, although her attack is a little bit on the low side, because she is so fast, she could get in maybe 1 or 2 more hits on guys. So yeah. And then her abilities, she has a double null ability, null warp, null damage wall. And yeah, I say this every time there's a null warp, null damage wall character. But there are not a lot of quests that require both of those null abilities. But yeah, having the double null means that she can go to lots of different quests with warps or damage walls, so that's pretty great. And she's also a pierce, and this is a very unusual combination of abilities. At the moment, the only other pierce characters with null damage wall and null warp are Hatcher monsters. One of them is Undine, and the other one is Sasuke. Neither of which get a lot of use. So this is really cool, this combination of abilities. It's something kind of brand new for most people. And then she also has a strike shot reducer. On her turn, every ally that she hits, she reduces the count of her strike shot by 1. And then yeah, her strike shot is also very unique. It's the one where it's like a tackle strike shot. You stick to the target, and then you lose half of your current hit points, and then that amount is multiplied by a set number. It might be 40 or 50. And then it does that set damage to the target. And yeah, if you have full hit points and you have like 85, 90,000 hit points, that can do like over 2 million damage. So that's pretty crazy. And yeah, kind of the timing to use this strike shot is it's a little difficult to know when best to use it. I'll show you this in the video that we're gonna, or the mission that we're gonna look at. But I don't recommend this strike shot as a finisher. I recommend it on any boss stage before the last boss, because it does so much damage, but it also carries over to the next stage. So to use it on the last stage is kind of a waste. So I recommend the first or second stage, so that that damage can carry over. And yeah, there are certain situations where that set amount of damage can help you skip gauges, or do lots of damage to certain bosses, like the one on floor 25, for example, that takes like scorpion type damage. You can use Avalon's strike shot on the first boss stage, for example, just to clear the stage right there. Alright, and then finally we'll look at the bump combo, and again, unique and very powerful. She has the Rewind Blaster, which we previously only saw like the boss of Poltergeist use. And it's very powerful. It doesn't look powerful and it doesn't feel powerful, but it's still doing lots of damage somehow. And yeah, that's kind of the way that a lot of JP players describe this bump combo. It's mysteriously strong, or it mysteriously does a lot of damage. But yeah, it shoots out a lot of bullets, and then the bullets like come back. So if they go out and they don't hit somebody, they have another chance of hitting somebody when they are in the way back in. And yeah, each pellet or each unit does about 4,500 damage, and that's pretty crazy. That's more than like regular homing. That's more than the multi-element homing that Murasame has. That's more than the shotgun that like Tom Popple has. And that's more than most types of the spread shots. Only the what is it? The Pierce Struction spread shot. That's the only other one that has a power similar to this. So it's very powerful. And it also fills the screen, so it has a very high chance of hitting people. And then her sub-bump combo, although it is of less power, it's the slice and dice. And so that means she can do good damage against guys all over the screen, and then also guys right next to her. So yeah, she's pretty crazy. And she kind of continues that trend of characters with null warp, null damage wall, having strong bump combos. The others being Yamato Takeru and Daikokuten. So yeah, kind of lots of abilities and then lots of damage output. So she's pretty great. For impossible viability, she doesn't have a whole ton of that, unfortunately. She's great for Izanagi, because she covers those two gimmicks. And then she's good for both of the Kushinadas, the regular and zero. And then later there will be the the wood Colossal quest, and she'll be pretty good there. And she's also good for a few floors of the Tower of Champions, maybe most notably floor 33, because currently there are no other drop monsters that are fire with Pierce and null damage wall. So she'll fill that void there. And yeah. Oh, and she's also really good for the green time trial for the temples. So if you didn't have like Himiko or Shizuka, you could use Avalon there, and then yeah, get some good use out of her. Alrighty, so let's start the tape. We'll take her to a mission, and then when I had her ascended, the green mission of that time was Poltergeist. So we'll try out her in Poltergeist. And yeah, I've said this in other playthroughs of Poltergeist, but I'm not really good at this mission. So I'm going to take a super overpowered team. Alright, and then I'm going to play to get out Avalon's bump combo as often as possible, just so we can see how much damage it does. Alright, so there we see the beads go out, and then they come in. And already we're doing pretty crazy damage, although that's probably as much to do with all the other characters that I'm using as Avalon. And yeah, there's some I don't know, there's some mystery about what this Avalon thing actually is, because it is a girl and then a robot thing. My theory is that the robot thing is protecting the girl, and they're fighting together. That's my feeling anyway. And there's one JP YouTuber who's pretty funny, and his favorite character is the pre-evolution Avalon, and it's probably just for the voice of the strike shot. So if you get a chance, try out the pre-evolution form of Avalon, and yeah, listen to the voice of the strike shot. Alright, turtle stage, that gives us a good chance to charge up our strike shots. But yeah, we can already see that Avalon is kind of ahead of the game, because she does have the strike shot reducer. And although there are gravity barriers on this stage, Avalon's speed is so high that she can actually kind of make do regardless. And although I did say that Avalon's Rewind Blaster is good against characters that are far away, if she's very close to a character, then more of the bullets will hit that enemy. So it's also very good close range as well. Okay, so there we reduced the strike shot by quite a bit, and then also got out the bump combos, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's keep an eye on Poltergeist's HP here. So yeah, it went down quite a bit from both Avalon's Slice and Dice and the Rewind Blaster. Alrighty. And yeah, some people kind of cosmetically, they make the comparison of Avalon's bump combo and Ashida's bump combo. But Avalon's bump combo is easily the stronger of the two. It does about 4,500 damage per hit, while Ashida's only does a little over 1,000. So yeah, you can't really count on Ashida's bump combo for anything, but Avalon's is a good source of damage. Okay, so here we are at the boss. But yeah, Avalon's bump combo is so strong that it's kind of the main reason to use her. And then we can see how much damage it did there. And right on time, Avalon's strike shot is charged up, so I'm going to go ahead and use it now. Okay, over 2 million. Crazy. So yeah, we lost half of our hit points here. And then we'll see the carryover on the next stage as well. And so I think if we, I feel that if we use it in this way, this is the best way to get use out of Avalon's strike shot. Again, not as a finisher, but to sort of make the entire boss sequence go a little bit smoother. And yeah, this is a pretty great strike shot to have on a drop monster. Before, the only other monster that had it was a limited time hatcher monster, Uriel Ascension. And then most people, when they get Uriel, they go for the evolution anyway. So most people may not have experience with this strike shot. But with Avalon as a drop monster, we all get it, so that's a pretty cool thing. Alrighty, so we did lose half of our hit points to the strike shot, but we got most of it back through hearts, just because we were able to take some time on this stage. Okay, next boss stage, let's see how much of this meter we got down. Okay, about 3/4, so that's pretty great. Yeah, and because Avalon has the strike shot reducer, if you were to use it like the very first boss stage, there is a chance in a longer kind of boss sequence to use the strike shot twice. So that's another benefit there. Alright, so we got through that second boss stage very, very quickly because of the hit points starting out so low. So here we are at the last stage. Alright, and then Avalon's speed there was so high that we were able to go through all of the drones and the gravity barriers, so that's pretty great. And then let's use Agnemut's strike shot here. We'll try to get rid of the drones in particular. Alright, perfect. Alright, I could have used Lucifer's strike shot here, but I didn't feel like it. And then we'll just go ahead and use Arthur's strike shot and finish the stage. Alrighty. So that was my little review of Avalon. And yeah, she plays a little bit differently. Her strike shot plays differently from pretty much anyone else. So that takes a little bit of practice and a little bit of planning. But the bump combo, that's very easy to use and very powerful as well. And because of her null ability, she can go to lots of different quests. So yeah, definitely a top class drop monster. And yeah, hope you have yours. If not, I hope you get yours soon. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care.